Today I'm trying an oil and cold wax abstract on Arches oil paper. I am back playing in the cold wax and oil paint today. I'm going to give this Arches oil paper a try and see how I like it. I am going to assume that it will absorb the wax quicker than a hard surface might, so we may get some different results, but only one way to find out, right? I'm gonna try it. So I have some colors mixed up. I have zinc titanium white and black. I have phthalo blue red shade and yellow ochre and raw sienna and orange yellow and vermilion. And the vermilion I mixed with some of the white wax the wax mixture in white that I mixed up. I'm going to do some mark making on this first. I don't know if any of it will end up showing up in the end. I'm just going to experiment again. This is a aqua pastel, and we're just going to make some random marks here, stuff in the background. Some might show, some might not. Maybe none of it will. I'm going to try my Stabilo, my black Stabilo, and I may try activating this before I start putting the wax on. Alright, and then I have a charcoal pencil. Well, it's fairly dark. That should activate too, I would think. And I'm not even thinking about what I'm doing, I'm just doing. I have some graphitone. This is the dark wash one. I have a distress crayon in orange, and if you saw my, that's more of a rust color, if you saw my first video where I experimented with different colorants for cold wax, I did mix a distress crayon into the wax and used it as in place of paint. So I had another graphitone pencil, but I think this is enough. I just want to activate that Stabilo, see? Love it. Let it run. The charcoal should run too. And then I'm going to wipe it off a little bit because I don't know how well the water will play with this wax. That's kind of cool. I might save that for, let it dry and save that for journaling with maybe. But I'm just going to take this up. I may dry it a little bit with my heat tool as well, just cause. The paper is taped to just a piece of cardboard that I taped freezer paper onto because I want to try to keep the back of my oil paper clean, and I want to be able to pick it up and move it. So I'm going to dry this for just a bit and buckle my paper. I'm going to smear this a little bit. Yeah, that toned that paper down nice with more of a gray background. So I'm going to try and scrape through my wax layers at some point and I think I'm just going to use my color shaper and start with just a little of the yellow first. Again, this is going to be another abstract. I'm totally intuitive other than planning my color palette. I don't know where I'm going to go with it. Just going to let it kind of tell me where to go. I'm going to try and stay in frame for you. And I'm going to take my brayer. This is the brayer that falls apart all the time. See? Oh, so frustrating, but it's the only soft brayer I have. I have a speedball, but I like to use that on my jelly plate, and I really don't want to get it full of wax. Yeah, the paper really does absorb that in pretty quickly. I'm just going to wipe the brayer off so that I can use it for another color if I don't get too frustrated with it falling apart on me. Anybody know a fix for that? Let me know, because it's frustrating. Alright, I have Gamsol in here, and I'm just going to squirt some on. Let it sit for a couple of minutes. Gamsol is the solvent that's used for oil paint and for the wax. So it should penetrate there in a couple of seconds, and we'll see if we get any, kind of early, but we'll see if we get any kind of effects from it. Alright, so I'm just going to pull through there and wipe off my ball scraper. See if we get anything. It's just going to move some of that color, remove it in some spots. Not really getting, I was hoping for some lines, but not really getting that very much. You want to make sure that Gamsol's all wiped off, or you end up with too juicy of wax. What it did do was spread the paint nicely into the paper, so that's a good thing. All right. And I'm going to pick up some white on my bowl scraper and kind of drag some through. I like that. And time for some more yellow. Do the dance here. I'm going to try and build up some layers so that I can add some texture in here. paper on here. Try and keep the roller on my brayer. And let's see if we can get some texture here. This will leave texture in some places, and it will also lift some of the wax, so we should see some of that underlayer. Oh, it took too much off. Alright, most of my painting is right there, so we'll save that. More collage fodder. Oh, there it is. And just smooth this out and add some more layers. Can also make some texture that way, just kind of make some marks and then smooth over them. A little bit. Texture. I'm going to see if any of that will pick up. A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Let's try some over here. I just don't want to get up against those straight edges, but these little circular patterns, kind of neat. And again, who knows what'll stay and what won't. It changes by the minute. I think either I really don't know what I'm doing, which is totally possible, or this is just all too wet and just keeps wanting to mix together when I want it to lay on the top. Alright, I'm going to try for some spots. I'm not sure whether fresh paint is better for that or if it should be partially set up. I just know it needs to sit for a minute. And just for the sake of experimentation, I am going to try to use this one, the color shaper. No, I'm not getting a spot. I'm just getting, Gamsol, too much Gamsol on there. Alright, so full scraper it is. If I can find the other spots. this point I feel like I have more wax on my wipe off towel than I have on my paper. Much as I like the look when I see other people using the Gamsol to create spots and lines and different effects, I'm not having any luck with it, really. I don't know if I'm not leaving it on long enough. I do have some in a spray bottle, but now I'm really afraid to use it. Alright, I am going to let this sit for a little while and start to set up more. Maybe it's just too wet. And then I'll come back and we'll work on it some more. Okay, this is set up for 2 hours-ish, I think. And I, after I turned the camera off, I added a little orange here and some white down through there, and then I just took a piece of tissue paper that I crumpled up, if you can see the texture. Whoops, where am I at? Right in through here and up in through there. I just tapped some tissue in just to see what would happen. So I have a piece of dress pattern paper that I scribbled on. I tore it, but I think it's too big. I'm gonna go with that. I normally like torn edges all the way around, but this has a little mark in it. So I'm gonna embed this in here somewhere. Not sure where I want it to be. Let's try here. Try something. Paper's not going to like this, but that's Gamsol in a little spray bottle. I keep trying. I just don't seem to have much luck with it. I think I got close enough. Kind of want some bigger spots rather than Yeah. Maybe. Just do that. I did order an oiler boiler, but it's not here yet, so I'm hoping that will help, but I don't know. Alright, here I think I'm going to go this way. I got a little bit of a break right in there. And then let's go this way. Nothing there. Nope, not really. Where else is there? Here. It's not really. I got a little, a little tiny one that ate through. I think I got it all. Okay. That made more of a line on my tape than it did on the paper. Alright, that's okay. This paper over here disappeared. I guess it's just going to stay disappeared because I buried it. I am going to just mix up a little bit of a green. Let's try it down through here. Until it sets up a little bit more. I like the broken paint look like that. Keep picking up that black though, and I don't want it. Kind of an impasto look, I think. What would happen if I use this brighter vermilion? What do you think? green very much, though. I'm gonna scrape it off. Now I gotta have white. Kind of like that, looks like fish skin scales. I'm not sure I like that though. I'm just gonna leave it but kind of go through it. I'm going to lighten this right in here. I can live with that. I'm afraid I'm going to put too much on. Usually it goes everywhere where you don't want it to. There. It's enough. I'm going to try pushing it in with this paper. That worked pretty good. That lifted a little bit of paint, but that's alright. I just want the... That's so thick right there, I'm not going to touch it right now. I'll wait a little while and then I see if I can't get it in there. Okay, I think this is done. I think it's done. held up. Yep, I like it. We're under a tornado warning. I'm hearing rumbling outside, so I'm going to wrap this up. There it is. It's all done. I did get some seepage under the tape, so once it's matted, it shouldn't show. I'm fairly happy with this one. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd appreciate it if you did so. Hit that notification bell and you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. And in the meantime, go make some art. Bye.